Welcome everybody to Lady Red Volleyball. We're here at Hoxie at the Indian Gym. Lady Red taking on, can you hear me, Cam? Cameron Rabbit is going to run the camera for me today. Terry Long was doing some cutting someplace with the crew. The cutting crew. Remember that band? Anyway, we're here. Lady Red taking on Phillipsburg in this first match of the MCL Championship. Both teams have beat each other. Phillipsburg's beat Swiss Center twice, and Swiss Center's beaten Phillipsburg once. After this match, Lady Red will be taking on TMP. We've only seen once this year. Usually we see them a couple of times, but I guess this will be the second time. And Lady Red won that at Swiss Center, but TMP had a 3-match set that they had followed up on. So here we go, and we're live, and I think on the internet, mostly on TV. I'll send out a request for reply to somebody if you're watching at home. Oh, nobody replied. So there we go. Okay, Ashley Long back to strip for Lady Red. On the floor we have number 6 is Taryn Sides. Number 1 is Megan, number 16, Megan Keaton. Paca Beer's on there. Okay, Paca Beer. She's really good at forensics. Enjoyed her presentation a couple years ago. Bumped up high by Skimper. Back over. Skipper from way in the back. Bumped up by Ashland. Pushed up. Talon's going to strike down. Touch. Point for Lady Red. Number 3 is Kinsey Stewart's, and number 7 is Abby Balcott. I had a birthday last week. A week ago today, anyway. Goes Ashland again. Bumped up by Kinsey. For the back row attack by Babcock. Push up to Talon. Focus striking the block and out. Point to Lady Red. Okay, Ashland Long goes again. 2-0. He popped up by Skipper. Oh, it's going to be tough. Yeah, too tough. Not a good pass from that back row. Here goes Ashland. Again. Hey, Terry, how you doing on that tractor or combine? Bumped up. Skipper from the back again. Up by Gracie. I'm surprised Mr. Ubelaker didn't call a net. Point for Lady Red. Lady Red's rolling here pretty well, but you can never count Phillipsburg out because they're pretty darn consistent. Here goes Ashland again, bumped up. Kinsey, good hustle by Skipper, but not a good return off the hot shot off the roof. I don't know. The spots where the roof is lower, so it's an angling thing. Here goes Ashland again, up by Skipper. Over, Ashland puts it up to Haley, too strong. Point for Phillipsburg. Taryn Sides, a sophomore, back for the Lady Panthers. Short, up to Ashland. Push over to Talon. Talon's going to strike into the block, bump back up, and down. Point for the Lady Panthers. Redmond showed up real well last night. Good to see the JV get some play time in. Here goes Taryn again. Up to Ashland. Pushed up. Talon's going to strike to the back row. Up by Kinsey. Short shot. Off the block. Push to the front row. Miley into the touch. Kinsey pushes it forward. Meg. Kay. Ashland. Got it over on the pancake. Pushed back over. Good job by Ashland to keep that ball alive. Here goes Miley into the block. Kinsey brings it to the front. May's going to set cross court to Kay. Kay's going to strike to the back row, but out. Point for Lady Red. 6-2. There you go. Gotta watch the scoreboard. So Dakota comes in, and Haley goes out. Here goes Cam Hutchison. High looper up to Kinsey. Meg bumps it up close to the net. Kay's going to try to jump down, but Talon's there to roof it down. 7-2. But we've seen Phillipsburg start off this way and come back in the late goings of a match and beat the other teams. So we'll see what happens here. Here goes Talon, or Cam into the net. Unusual for her. She's been using that high popper here for a long time. Just a matter a little bit off on her timing. 7-3. Here goes Kenzie. Kenzie's a senior, but Dakota communication issue. Talon goes free ball. Meg's going to set it. Back set over Abby. Up by Ashland. Off the net. Off the hip. Oh, sorry, that was Gracie Kirchhoff. Tried to control the ball, but bounced around on the ceiling. Because Kenzie again. Up by Ashland to the front. Push across. Dakota goes soft to the back row. Going to be close to the net. Top push. Good job by Skipper to find that hole in that front. 7-5, what'd I tell ya? Go Kenzie again, up by Talon. Up to Talon. Talon's going to push off to the right. See, I found a hole there, just like Heather found earlier. Oops, didn't get that in there. They could give it to the wrong person. Hard. They thought it was going to be out, but it was going to be in. Tough one. Oh, good shot by Skipper. In there on the line for the red. 9-5. Doing good, Cam? Thank you for doing that. Cameron Raby doing the camera work here. Miley Raby back to serve now. The sophomore for Lady Red. Push to the front. Push, scored over to Abby Babcock. To the back row. Ashland covers. Push across. Ooh, the lift by Miley Raby. Shout out to Buck and Kathy, wherever they are. Goes Heather Skipper, the sophomore for Lady Panthers. Heather puts it over. Up by Talon. Push back slide by Talon. Cross court. It's fell down. McKenzie covers. Free ball over by Skipper. Push cross court. Talon's going to go soft again, but good try by Heather, but couldn't get it up. Point for Lady Red, 10-6. Meredith's in the front row. Meredith Jacobs there, number 11 on the front row for the Lady Panthers. Kenzie, back set, bump by Meredith. Here goes Gracie off the top. The tip, Abby on the outside. Talon Households, watch the roof. Good concentration over by Gracie. Got 2 hits. Point for Lady Panthers, 10-7. Ava Armet back serving. Talon. Crossover. Going to go soft down. Good job by Ashland Long there. 11-7. Here goes Dakota Kattenberg. Kenzie. Set up. Strike to the back row. Big to the front. Over by Gracie. Free ball. Deep. Ava. Crossover, Taryn goes free ball. Dakota up to Ashland. Ashland strike down. Split the difference between Kenzie and Ava. Point for the red. Yeah, watch the scoreboard. If I screw up and don't put it up there, just bump me. Too strong. Point for Lady Panthers. Abby Babcock back to serve for the Lady Panthers, the sophomore for the Lady Panthers. Here goes Abby. High in the sky, off the roof. Good job by Haley. Coming back at you. Talon brings it to the front, dump by Haley and out. Point for Lady Red. Good dump by Haley Feldman to put that ball over there and expectedly on the 2-hit. 13-8. Okay, here goes Gracie. Gracie Kirchhoff, the freshman, off the top and tape him down. She meant to do that. Point for Lady Red. Just try not to do it again. Yeah, maybe prepare for it. Nice one. Kenzie brings it out. Back set, slide by Meredith for the Lady Panthers. 14-9. Meg Keaton goes back to serve for the Lady Panthers. Meg's a senior this year. They thought it was going to be out. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one. 3 ball over by Tinley. Tinley eventually in soft tap. Off the tap. The block and down. Point for Lady Panthers. Here goes Meg again. Up by Ashland. Push cross court. Striking in the net. Point for Lady Panthers. Ashland was just a little bit off tempo there. Lady Panthers working their way out of the hole here. 14-11. Up to Talon. Talon pushes up. Up to Ashland goes soft. Strike in the back off the touch. Point for Lady Panthers. Dick wants a timeout. I'd like to thank our sponsors who've helped us out through the year. If you'd like to be a sponsor, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Barta Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 6697. We put your money to good use. If you watched the football game last night, after I put it on TV, you may have noticed it was kind of all bumpy and jaggedy. I think our video storage device is failing, but I do back it up every time we do something. I'd like to thank Reality One Group, Sean Phillips, that cost about $3,000. Brooke and Kim Phelps, John Overmiller, Skip and Marie Overmiller, Daryl and Catherine Lehman, David and Denise Kattenberg and family who are all here today, Tim and Dana Weltmer and family. Thank you for your contribution. Here goes Meg again. And 14-13. Whoever makes the fewest mistakes usually wins. And Lady Red are going to have some issues here. Back up Ashland. Bumped up. Push cross court. Miley strikes across court but hard. Tied up 14-14. There goes Meg again. The Talon brings it to the front. Good a set to Ashland. Ashland go hard down. Hit Kenzie in the chest. So point for Lady Red, 15-14. Cam Hutchison in. Tinley's gone out. Haley's in there, and Gracie, and Miley. Bumped up to the front. Talon's going to hit it, but too hard. Tied up 15-all. Taryn Sides back to serve, a sophomore for the Lady Panthers. Very athletic family. And just a good bunch of folk. So Ashland, push her across the Talon. Tony strike down hard. 16-15. On the shot there by Talon Richland. Cam Hutchison back, Cameron Hutchison back to serve. Looper bumped to the front. Mags will cross over to Heather, head to the back row. Gracie's there, but kind of overkill. But Cameron couldn't get it over. Tied up 16-16. Cameron tried to push on the overpass, but it was covered well there in the front row. Here goes Kenzie Storts again. Short, bumped up. Good hustle. Strike to the back row, but touch. Point for the Red, 17-16. Here goes Miley Rabbie. Again to serve for Lady Red. Short. Taryn. Back set. Heather goes down. Heather Skipper now. Hard shot down. 17 all. This is typically how things go between Smith Center and Phillipsburg. And Meredith's in on the front row. And Meg's out. Heather comes up. Into the net. Lady Red. Talon Rensler back to serve for Lady Red. Short one. Kinsey. Push it. Ooh, it's going to be flat. Meredith brings it over. Good save by Meredith. Ashley goes down. Splits the difference. 19-17. See if we can get something rolling here. Like Meg did previously. Here goes Talon. Up to the front. Gonna be tough. She's under the net. 20-17. Overpass. She couldn't do much else but just did the best she could with what she had. Here goes Talon. Puffed up high in the sky. Push across court. Meredith gonna go soft to the back. Talon moves up to the front. Going up to Ashland. Ashland in the block. Bumped up. Brought back crossover. 3 balls, but short by Talon. Best to overhit than to underhit on those kinds of shots. 20-18. Eva Armin in now to serve for the Lady Panthers. Let him call a lift. They did it. Crossing the block. Back row attack. That's a bad thing that can easily happen. When you hit from that spot there, the blockers are there. It's going to drop right down. 20-19. Here goes Eva again. Up by Miley. Push over to Ash. Down again. Good try by Talon to keep her alive, but tied up 20 all. Here goes Eva. Eva spins. Short. Ashton across court. Up to Gracie. Gracie strike to the back row, but no touch. Panthers go ahead, 21-20. And Nick Williams have another timeout. How's it going, Cam? Good deal. Some more responses on Midwell Family Health, a Smith Center, Phillipsburg, and Russell. Matt, support our sponsors if you can. Matt and Alicia Brown would say thank you for your contribution. Curtis and Terry Overmiller, and Michael and Claudia Sue Hentz, and Jeffrey Charbonneau and Laura Hagman. Thanks, Laura, for everything you do. JC helped me tote stuff in today, along with Roger. Landmark Implement and car parts up there by the highway, by the roadside park. Get your combine, tractor, lawnmower, and parts to fix all kinds of things. Ken and Diane Deppe Schmidt, and I'll let Jack and Arlene Ben. Thank you. Back to the back in action. Tied up 21-20 on the overshot by Eva. Here comes Dakota Kattenberg, the freshman for Lady Red. Bumped up by Kinsey. First back set. Strike down. Off the block and down. Point for Lady Panthers. 22-21. And Haley's in there now. The Cams come out. And Abby Babcock in to serve for the Lady Panthers. Strike back. Gracie bumped up. It's going to go over. Communication issue. Bumped across. Over to Gracie. After Ashland goes soft. Strike off Meredith. Called net on Tinley, I believe. 10. So, 23-21. Lady Red better start picking it up here. Soft touchdown. Good cover by Skipper. Bumped up. Push over by Meredith. Bumps up. Cross over to Ashland. Ashland struck in the block. Bumped up by Talon. Push across court. Hook by Ashland. Just dropped down there. Okay, Pocketbeer set point here for Lady Panthers. Here goes Abby again. Bumped up by Gracie, overpass. Going to take advantage of that. That not covering well. Oh, they call net. I believe Meredith point for Lady Red, 22-24. But that is 12. This is 12. In the net. And the Lady Panthers take that one, 25-22. So Lady Red's got a hole here to get out of after that first set. Lady Red will be going down to Waukene next week for the sub-state. Ellenwood is one of the better teams in that sub-state. So I don't know. I think all the other teams are around here, and we've played them all before and beat them. The only teams we've lost to are 3 or 4A teams this year. So hopefully Lady Red will go down to sub-state and do a fine job there. 22. 25. So what you been doing these days? Just working. Welcome to the working party, Cameron. Cameron Rabbie here doing the filming here. Miley's sister and mom and dad are here, and they made a contribution to our cause. So I still haven't ordered that headset. I gotta get that ordered because I just can't hear myself when I talk in this thing. I don't know if it's a problem because I hear other people, but oh well, we'll see what happens. And Redmen are going to be traveling down to Inman next week. That's southwest of McPherson, so that's going to be a pretty tough weekend because I'll drive down to Inman because there's no place on the bus and no place to put my stuff. And then I'll have to get on the bus early in the morning on Saturday to go to Trigo for the sub-state. If Lady Red makes it out of sub-state there, then I think there is a pool situation where the team who is number one in that sub-state down south of Spearville would have to come to Smith Center. And if any of you have been to Elkhart or Dodge City or Meade, you know Spearville's a long way from Smith Center. So, okay, we'll zero that out. We'll zero that out, and we'll give them a 1. So here we go, second set. Of course, you have to win by 2, and it's just a 2-set match. It's not done 5, like we did last week. Here goes Meg Keaton, bumped up by Ashland. Push over to Ashland. Ashland's going to strike in the block and down. Ashland's having trouble getting past that block. Needs to adjust. Here goes Meg. With Meg and Abby on the front row there. Oops, overshot. Crash down. Went for Lady Panthers. Got to get those Panthers passes out.
Let's go, Red. Play well.
Woo! Strike to the back row, up by Ashland. Bumped up to the Miley's going to look. Soft ball. Cross court over to Kay. Pocket beer off the touch. Brought back up. Gracie's going to go soft touch. Down. Off the tape. Down. In. Up. Out. Went for Lady Red. Just a teeny tiny bit out there on that shot by Meg Keaton. Kinley's come out. Cameron's in. Haley Feldman in there. In. Went for Lady Red. Tied up 2-2. Heather let it pass. It's pretty darn close, but it was in there. Kinsey didn't handle him. A good job by Heather to keep it alive. Bumped over Ashland. Up to the middle. Talon in the blocking down. Bumped up. Jost there. Bumped over at the edge. Push cross over into Talon. In the block. Brought back up. Hit back. Miley hits down. They called Heather in the net. 3-2. On the Lady Panthers side. And for Lady Red. Here goes. Good job by Ashlyn Kinsey. Cross court. Heather. Ooh. Just off tempo there by Heather. The point for Lady Red, 4-2. Ashlyn Long, the junior, back to serve for Lady Red. Howdy, Terry. Deep shot, but no, somebody called out, but it wasn't out. Here goes Heather again to the back row. Good hustle by Gracie Kirchhoff. Miley. Cross court. Kay Pocket Beer. Kay strips. Threads that needle. In between Gracie and Ashlyn. So 4-3. Taryn sides back to serve for the Lady Panthers. Back to Talon. Push across court. Back over to Talon. Talon into the block and down. They're blocking well on that Phillipsburg side, aren't they, Cameron? She nods yes. Okay, here goes Taryn again. Up to Ashlyn. Over to Talon. Talon's going to strike down hard to the left, but out. Point for the Panthers. 5 for the Panthers. 4 for Lady Red. Taryn sides. Serving again. Bumped up. Push up. Miley had to hustle. Cameron brings it back. Cross over to Talon. Talon's going to softball. It's going to be close to the net. Down into the net. Point for Lady Red. 2 hits. Tied up 5-5. You comfortable with that, Cameron? You're doing a good job. Thank you for doing that. Here goes Hutch again. Pumped up to the front. Good pass. Strike way to the back row. Might have been out, but Ashlyn took it into the block and down. 6 for the Panthers. 5 for Lady Red. Abby Babcock in there. Kay Pocketbeer's gone out. And Kinsey starts back to serve the libero. Good hustle. Gracie's going to bring it back over. Push back over. Good job by Talon. Strike down hard. Just past Gracie. 7-5.
Go, Red, get on the block.
Miley's coming out. And Maydew's coming in. Shelby Maydew, the sophomore for Lady Red. Here goes up to the front. Back over to Talon. Talon's going to back corner. Kinsey to go past that block. Abby goes soft to the back row. Push up to strike down to the left. In. Who hit that? You're a big L. That's okay. I don't expect you to know that. And Mr. Ubelaker was in the way. So Shelby comes out and Miley comes back in to serve. Short. Taryn puts it up high. Going to be a softball to the back row. Miley and Ashlyn need to communicate. Gracie bumped it. Push up, back, set. Strike to the back row. Taryn brings it up to Meg. Abby goes soft. Bumped up. Push over. Talon goes down. Taryn couldn't get underneath of it. Tied up 7-7. I think, unless I messed up. Here goes Miley. Rabby again. Up by Taryn. Taryn's not getting some good passes. Soft push by Heather. Here goes Gracie. Touch. Oh, they didn't call a touch. So point for Lady Panthers. And it went down the stairs. Eight to 7. Heather Skip with a sophomore back to serve for Lady Panthers. Up by Talon. Back set. Talon's going to slide. Cross court. Terran puts it on the sky, and it's the up official stand. 8-8 in his second set. Here goes Talon. Oh, it's going to be close. Strike to the back. Good job. Is that Gracie? Number 12. They hit the ball. It's either Gracie or Ashlyn. They look a little. Their hair's the same. Their body types are kind of the same. Up by Abby. Push over to Meredith. Meredith goes too strong. 10-8. Here goes Talon. Too strong. Point for the Panthers. I don't know, the dynamics of a building can make a little bit of difference in how you hit. If it seems smaller, you kind of hit harder. If it seems larger, you hit softer. I don't know. Maybe it's the other way around. Talon. Push back over. Ashlyn into the block and down. Tied up 10-all. Eva's back to serve for the Lady Panthers. 10-all in the second set. In the back. And Miley lets it go. Good eye by Miley. She knows how big the box is. Let it just pass right by her, which is needed to be done. There goes Dakota Kattenberg. Mom and Dad and Doms are here. Back set. Abby goes into the block and down. Tied up 11. Okay, Tinley coming in. The camera going out. And Haley Feldman coming in on the back row. Abby Babcock back to serve for Lady Panthers. Soft, too soft. Went for Lady Red. Just didn't follow through with strong enough point of attack on the ball. 12-11. Lady Red ahead. Here goes Gracie Kirchhoff, the freshman for Lady Red. Ace, baby. 13-11. Goes Gracie. Up top. Soft set. Meredith's going to have to hustle there. There's a good pass. Soft ball down. Good dig by Kinsey. Strike by Kinsey. Good hustle by the Lady Panthers side. Kinsey gets it over. Crossing over to Ashlyn. Ashlyn into the block and down. And they say the TV's working. Okay, here goes Meg. Oops, I missed the point. Down. Good dig up by Abby. Oh, Taryn pushes it past. 13-all. Two teams are always real competitive. Here goes Meg. Meg Keaton. Daughter of Tara Keaton. They call the lift. There's Heather Skipper blocking it down. Point for Lady Panthers, 14-13. Okay, here goes Meg again. Deep shot to Talon, up to the front. Pushed across court to Miley. Miley's going to go into the block. Brought it back over, dumped down. Good job keeping it alive. Over by Meg. Up by Talon. Over to Ashlyn, into the block. Come back to Meg. Taryn. Heather goes down to the right and in. Point to Lady Panthers. 15-13. Oh. I think they called a net on somebody. Timeout wanted by Coach Nick Lynn. These 2 points here. So I hope you all can come out and watch. Well, I don't know. The ticket situation's a little bit different at the volleyball. And I'm not sure about football. Inman, it's a long ways to go. Hopefully I'll be able to find some sort of hot spot or some sort of a Way to stream that. I'd like to thank Reality One Group, Sean Phelps, new this week, Burke and Kim Phelps, John Overmiller, and Marianne Skip and Marie Overmiller, and Catherine Lamrun. Some new additions this week. David and Denise Kattenberg and family. Tim and Dana Weltmer. In memory of Gene Hawkins, thank you so much for that memorial. David and Mary Rabbie, or Buck and Kathy. Depends on who you ask. Larry and Judy Burgess, Gary and Brenda Freeling, Mary and Barbara Wilson, Sherilyn Long, Pam and Dennis Hutchinson, Brandon and Sherilyn Rabbie. Here goes Mag. Talon. Back set. Slide up. Ashland from that right side picks up a point. 14-15. Dropping there in front of Kinsey Storts. Ashland back to serve. I did get the picture thing straightened out on the TV. I tried to restart the cross court. Strike down. Gracie covers. Push cross court to Talon. Talon's going to strike. Yep, they got a touch in there. Point for Lady Red. Tied up 15 all. I tried to restart the computer last night from home, but when I do that, I found out if I disconnect, the picture goes off the tape. She meant to do that. Point for Lady Red, 16-15. Now get it up just a little bit higher, honey. Oh, sorry if you feel like that's inappropriate. But that's what everybody in Smith Center calls everybody. Up to the front. Haley, Talon hooks, but not a good strike. Half time and 16 all. Yeah, Smith Center people call each other honey, dear, babe. It's no inflection or a sexual thing. It's just the way we be. Here goes Taryn. Oh, not a good control there. 17-16 on that mishandling there by Ashland Long. Here goes Taryn again. I think it was Robin and Keith. Up. Free ball over by Talon. Not getting a good setup here. Heather jumps a bit too soon. Her timing was off. Tied up 17 all. Here goes Cameron Hutchison. Haley's coming out. Dakota's coming in. And Ashland's gone out. And Maggie's in there on that back row. Maggie Peterson, the junior. Push up. Okay, into the block. But back over by Taryn. Push up to Talon. Talon in the block and down. 18-17. Maggie's really showed a great improvement over last year when she played JV, what little I saw, but she's not afraid to hit the floor. Cross court over to Heather. Gracie's there. Push back to Miley, goes soft. Bumped up, pushed up by Taryn. Kay goes soft to two. Good dig by Gracie, but ducked back. Talon wanted a net, but they didn't get a net. 18 all. Kenzie starts again. Up by Gracie. Talon pushed back. Strike to the back row, too strong, no touch. 19-18.
Go, Rad, go!
Okay, here goes Kinsey. Up by Maggie. Push cross court. Talon's going to strike to the back. Kinsey brings it to the front. Mag's going to sit cross over to Abby. Abby's going to go soft. Bumped up by Cam. In miscommunication. 20-18. Kendall Allen picks up some popcorn off the floor. Or some debris. Strike out. Point for Lady Rad. Here goes Miley, too strong. Boop. Here goes Heather Skemper, 21-19. Lady Panthers ahead here and 4 points away from taking away this match. See what Lady Red can do. Bumped up, Talon slides. Scared me. I thought it was going to hit my stuff. I don't care if it hits me. I care if it hits my stuff or Cameron. Bumped up. Shot push. Fire down by Meredith. 22-20. And Nick wants to have another chat with the girls down here. So, like I said before, we got cross-country regionals, I believe, next week, or maybe it was this week. And then they'll have a state, I believe, at Wamego. They always seem to have a 1, 2, 3 at Wamego. I've been to that match, festivities once, about 40 years ago, when Phelps was in there, and Stewart was there, and Alicia was there. Bumped up by Gracie. Bumped up. Excellent strike in the block. In. 23-20. 2 points. 2 more points. And Lady Panthers going to finish this off.
Okay, Red, get it going. Get it going.
Short. Up by Gracie. Push over to Ashland. Ashland striking the block and out. Is that Miley or was that Ashland? Cam? Okay. You're not a very good color person, Cam. I know it's complicated. Okay, here goes Dakota, 23-21. Up by Kinsey. Push back set. Abby into the net. Point for Lady Red. 22-23. Lady Red trying to work to see if they can get take this to the third set, or if the Panthers will prevail here. Bumped up Taryn. Push the front. Free ball over by Taryn, not by 8. Miley. Strike down. Good shot there. Ashland dumps. Got a softball. Covered by Heather. Push cross court to Taryn. Taryn goes strike to the back. Set point here. Match point now for the Panthers.
Go, Red.
Maggie's in there now. That back row. Miley's come out. Haley Feldman's in there. Abby Babcock back to serve for the Lady Panthers. Up by Maggie. Push up. Ashley goes cross court. Here's the ceiling. That's out! Yes, it is. It bounces off the ceiling and comes back on your side. That's out. So, match point still here for the Lady Panthers. Lacey Kirchhoff back to serve. Off the tape. Good cover by Taryn. Back set. Meredith strikes the back row up by Talon. Well, that's it. 20, 25. I think they called Ashton in the net, Mr. Ubelaker did. So Lady Red lose that one, 25-23 after losing the first one, 25-22. So we'll regroup here and see if I get our brains together and take on TMP in the next match. See how we do there. So it's a rather complicated situation where there's a 3-way tie. So if Lady Red can beat TMP and TMP beats Phillipsburg, then they'll go by the teeny tiniest of points. So you're watching our Lady Red Volleyball on www.usd237.com. Next Tech Channel 165 and on the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Thank you, Cameron Rabbie, for covering the camera work for me. I'm Alan Donovan. We'll be back in a bit of time, about 20 minutes or so.